this method that I've shown you guys today, as you can see, can do your face anyhow and you'll be fine. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is the Natural Hair Addict over here, and in this video I want to show you guys how to do this style on my head, Fulani braids, without absolutely destroying your edges and your hair. I know that you already know why you're here and I don't want to waste your time, so timestamps will be in the description, and let's get to it. So if you check basically everywhere on the internet, everyone will say that you should avoid this type of hairstyle because it pulls your edges and it is high tension, yada yada yada. Well, the thing is, once in a while, the temptation will set in and the temptation will be strong. So I'm here to show you how to live on the edge and live dangerously without destroying your edges. Okay? So follow me. First thing, make sure that your pre-protective style routine is tight. Okay, make sure you wash your hair, condition it, do all the stuff. So what I did was I washed my hair and I chose the Mega Growth shampoo because I know that this style is going to last a while, and the Mega Growth shampoo has menthol, which really suits my scalp and prepares it for, you know, this long journey that it's about to be on. So I took my Mega Growth shampoo and I made sure that I washed my hair. I did all the doings. And then after washing my hair, of course, you need to condition it. So I used a regular conditioner from, I think, XHC. I'm going to display everything on the screen. I used their conditioner. It was a charcoal cleansing conditioner, just, you know, to cleanse my hair a little extra and also to infuse that moisture. These things are super, super important. You have to make sure that your scalp and your hair is very clean before you go on this type of dedicated journey. And you also have to make sure that your hair is moisturized, like properly moisturized. Speaking about moisture, after conditioning my hair, I took my Gush leave-in conditioner and I applied it all over. Okay, make sure you put your hair in sections. Make sure every single strand has a little bit of conditioner on it. Moisturize your hair properly. This is key. Okay, in all these things that you are doing, I beg you, in the name of the Holy Ghost, make sure make sure that you are not forgetting your edges. Okay, make sure you're not forgetting your edges. Put that conditioner, deep conditioner, whatever you are using, put it on your edges. Make sure you wash your edges. Make sure you know, the whole shebang. When you are moisturizing your hair, moisturize your edges as well, because we are trying to not lose our edges. Okay, so once I'm done with all that, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair. Although honestly, I feel like blow drying is such a drag. It takes forever and it's such a slow process. And because you have to use like low to medium heat, at some point I gave up on the blow dry and I just banded the rest of the hair and went to bed. Okay. This is the next morning and I'm taking down the banding that I did last night, as well as all the twists that I did after blow drying my hair. So once I'm done taking down everything, I'm going to detangle my hair once again. My hair is pretty much detangled because, you know, of all the things that I did last night, and it's also moisturized. Please do not style your hair without moisturizing and detangling your hair. Detangling, the next step is to part my hair. The style I want to do is half cornrows and half braids, so I'm going to part my hair accordingly into two sections first. The top part, which is where the cornrows are going to be, I want to do the cornrows last, so I'm just going to put that section into a giant flat twist and just keep it aside first. Then I'm going to start with the braids at the back. I'm not really going to explain how I am doing the braids at the back in too much detail because that's not really the focus of the video. Focus of the video is how to save your edges while doing cornrows like the ones I'm about to do. As for the braiding hair slash attachment that I'll be using, it's expression. This is their 8 times multi pre-stretched hair, and I got it in color 1 and 27, and it's really long. You can see 52, 58, and 64 inches, so you know you're going to be getting some length out of this. I used this to do a previous style and this is what is left, so I'm going to use it to do the cornrows, so I'm not opening that yet. What I'm using to do the braids is this expression easy knotless braids in the color 27. I I was actually hoping that it would be enough, and it ended up being enough. It's actually really big, and I love it. I love the color. I love that it is pre-stretched, so I don't have to stress myself. I absolutely hate picking attachments. When I was in the market looking for it, looking for pre-stretched color 27 attachments, there was this lady that was telling me I will not find. But my God is good, my God is great, and he always answers my prayer. Ah, me, I should go and be picking attachments. When last did I pick attachments in my life? I shall found it, and I thank God that I did. So if you are looking for good pre-stretched hair, Expression has pre-stretched hair in a variety of colors, I can tell you that. So for the braids, I'm basically doing it knotless braid style. I'm not really going to explain how I did it. I don't know. I'm not even sure I know how to explain this doing my own hair thing. I just know how to do it. But I'm sure like there are a lot of knotless braids, DIY knotless braids tutorials on YouTube that you can go and check out. So that's just basically it. I'm doing the braids, knotless braid style. Um, there's something about using braiding hair or attachment, whatever you call it, for me, and that is the caniculon hair is usually very drying on my fingers and can cause my fingers to start peppering me. So what I normally do is I take my hair butter and I use it to kind of lubricate my fingers as I braid downward. So that's basically everything I'm going to be doing concerning the back of my head. I'm just going to do a bunch of braids. So the main cocoa of this video is the cornrows part of it. So let's skip there. So fast forward to this moment where I'm done doing all the braids at the back, and I've braided the ends of the braids so that they can curl. And this is what is left of the cotton 7 braiding hair. I'm so glad that I was even able to see some left over after doing all the braids in the back. So now I'm going to take the color 1 and 27 mix braiding hair, and that's what I want to use to do the cornrows. I parted my first section and I made sure that I detangled it, because if you don't detangle, girl, you are looking for trouble. Then I took my edge control and, put it in the parts to make it very sleek. Then I started braiding. Now this is where it's key, okay? So in order to save your edges, you have to start with your own hair. Because if you start adding attachments to your edges, then you're making them carry heavy load. Imagine giving bag of rice to somebody that is very skinny. You're going to break their back. So think of that when you're trying to put attachments on your edges. It's not right. Your edges are like some of the weakest strands of hair you have on your head. So make sure that you take care of them. There are some parts of your edges that are really, 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 really hard to grip. Leave those ones, leave them out. Edge control will take care of them. Don't braid what is unbraidable, okay? But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you will leave all your edges out shallow, because for someone like me now that my edges don't lay, no matter what I use, there's no industrial glue I will use that my edges will lay. So someone like me, I don't really like to leave a lot of my edges out. So I try to pick as much of them that are pickable. But the one where I no fit pick, I no go force am o. So please take note. All right. So as you are braiding all the way to the back, make sure that you're careful, make sure that you're not gripping too tightly. And if you're not the one doing your hair yourself, make sure you tell your hairstylist that, please, so madam, oh, this is somebody's head though. It's not machinery. It's not manufacturing machine. Ejon to your long. Don't use your strong hand and all the muscle in your body to come and be dragging my hair. Make sure you let them know, because see, by the time your edges are balding and you are looking like one kind bald eagle and your forehead is increasing for no reason, they are not going to be there. In fact, they will use you and be doing gist inside the hair salon. So make sure that you are careful. Make sure that you let them know that, see, auntie, we're not here to play. Do my hair and do it nice, okay? All right. My goodness. That took all day. It's literally past 12 right now. 12 like a.m. I started this whole thing by like 8:30 a.m. like 8:30 in the morning. But we thank God we're finished and the hair is kind of fine ish. As you can see, I've taken in as much of my edges as possible. I left some a little, just a little bit for the laying. My edges don't lay. Doesn't matter what I use. I've used gel. I've used like every brand of edge control in existence, and yes, I've used Gorilla Snot as well. It don't work. Okay, so I don't like leaving a lot of my edges out, which is what most people will tell you to do when dealing with your edges. But hopefully through this tutorial you have learned that you can still pick your edges without losing them. As you can see, I'm doing like all the different facial reactions. I can smile with my full teeth, I can frown, I can vex, I can do whatever I want, and I'm not in pain like most people who go to hairstylists would be. Because there are some hairstylists out there that are out for your destiny and your mental health. They will literally drag every sense in your brain and drag it backwards, all in the name of this hair must be fine. And as you can see, my hair is fine and I'm not in pain. So if you are doing your hair by yourself, these are points to note. And if you are going to a stylist, make sure you drag their ear and tell them that way, madam, the natural hair addict said that this is how you should do it. And trust me, by the time your hair comes out, it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be painless, and you're gonna love it. Okay? So I don't know if I will be able to do like a follow-up video for like how it all like ends up, because I know a lot of people will be like, if you're not hard-handed, it won't last, it won't be neat. And I'm trying to prove y'all wrong. Maybe I'll put it all together in the takedown video. I don't know. I'll think about that. But for now, just take this one and enjoy. So I don't really have my rollers here. So what I did was I braided the ends and I'm going to dip it into hot water like this. So I'm going to go off camera and do all that. I'm going to put the hot water and the mousse and the spray, my scalp spray, because you know how these cornrow styles get. They get really itchy real quick. So I have all those many things. So I'm gonna go and make this style look even prettier than it already is. And I'll be right back. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I really hope that you learned something. As you can see, I can make any expression on my face without pain, because I know a lot of people, by the time you do this type of hairstyle, laughing it does not bring joy anymore. You can't frown, you can't vex, you can't do anything, you can't express any emotion. But with this method that I've shown you guys today, as you can see, can do your face anyhow and you'll be fine. Okay, so let's go out there and let's save our edges. And in all this, please don't forget to subscribe, all right, and like this video, because I know you learned something. Don't be wicked. You know you enjoyed this video, so make sure you like it, drop a comment, tell me what you want me to do next, and I will see you guys in my next video next week. Bye.